What is up, YouTube? So today I'm going to be doing another makeup video, but this time I'm going to be doing something different, and instead of testing products, today I'm going to be attempting to achieve a makeup look. But that is what we're going to be attempting to do today, so let's get right on to it.
5 hours later.
So I used this product in my last video, and I'm going to use it in this video again. It's the e.l.f. Eyebrow Gel stuff, and I'm going to use it because it's not that bad. And even though it does have a really weird feeling to it, it does make my eyebrows look pretty good.
Approximately 10 hours later.
My skin is really red around my eyebrows from using this spoolie, but it's whatever. So now that I have done that, I'm going to take, and I like using this concealer specifically under my eyebrows when I know I'm going to do a really vivid look, because it is so freaking bright and it's like really white. It is the Tarte Beauty. That is a really weird name, but that is what it's called. And I have the foundation as well, and I obviously don't use the foundation, but I like using this concealer because, like I said, I'm going to do vivid colors, and I know it's like really, really white. So do a whole bunch of that, just like that. And then I'm going to take this, I got this brush online, and I use it as my concealer brush for eyebrows because it has like a really smooth, end, and so I like using that to help shape my eyebrows. So. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this purple sponge that I have. It has this really flat, okay, my camera is not wanting to zoom today, or it's just me, I don't know. Anyways, I take this sponge, it's got this flatness, and it like works perfect for my eyebrows. So I just take and blend out this concealer, touch up right up there, blend it all out, and I know I'm gonna look absolutely crazy after this, but it's okay because the end product's pretty good, at least so I hope. I haven't done this eyeshadow look, so like I said, we're gonna be attempting this today. Take this brush, take the corner of it and just blend this out so it doesn't look weird. And then I'm going to shape the top of my eyebrows as well with this e.l.f. concealer I have. I used this in my last video under my eyebrows yesterday. It's really orange and it's just like a nice tone. So I'm going to use that on top of my eyebrows and just do that. Because like I said, we're doing a really drastic look today and we're not really doing naturals. So go big or go home. Just like that. See? I don't really know if you can see it, but I just take it on top and shape my eyebrow to the top as well as the bottom. I'm not left-handed, but we're gonna do this. Okay, there's both of those, and I'm going to take the end of this sponge and I'm just going to blend out the top just like that. And then I'm going to do the middle just so those are blended as well. And then take this and get the areas that are real close to my eyebrow. And go back at it again, make sure it's all blended. And then voila. Okay, now is for the hard part, and we're going to do the eyeshadow. Now for the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my James Charles palette. It's in really, really ugly condition because I use it like crazy. But secret be known, James Charles is being canceled, so they're no longer selling any of his palettes. So behind me in that shelf, I got a second one, so that way when this bad boy goes out, I have a whole nother one. And this I've had for a really, really long time. Okay, to start with the eyeshadow, I'm going to use many brushes I have. Also the same as the brushes I used in my last video. They're the Zodiac brand. I also have a Profusion brand that I use as well, but I prefer the Zodiac, and the Profusion, it just really depends. I hop back and forth. But to try to achieve this look right here, I believe I'm going to start with this. It's really hard to open. I'm going to start with this soft lime green that is on the bottom left of the James Charles palette, and yeah, I'm going to take this loose blending brush to do so. Actually, I'm going to use this Profusion brush. It's just like a thicker brush, holds more powder. Because this is vivid, and just go in there and just slop it on there. Just like that, create like this circular motion that you're gonna do above your crease and right below the eyebrow. Also doing a patting motion as well as a circular motion. And that just helps it be a lot more vivid. I'm going to try to do it lightly. See, I did it lightly over here on this eye, but not so much on this side. This side's really, really thick. But it's okay because it's like really thick in color, so it's not that big of a deal. So to help boost it so it's more of a lime green, I'm going to also take the yellow that is right above this lime green on the palette, and I'm going to put it on the lime green as well, just to help it be more vivid of a yellow. So just like that. I mean, a vivid green, not yellow. Goodness gracious. A vivid green. So it's more of a lime green color. See the difference? And I'm going to do the same thing over here. And I'm just patting it onto the green. And do that. Just like so. Okay. This one has a lot more green, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more green over here. There we go. See, now it's more vivid and lime green. And it looks really sloppy and messy right now, but trust me, it starts to come together. And just pat that into there, like so, and pat a little bit more green into here. It really doesn't need much because it's very vivid. Add some more green. And then I'm gonna take this wide blending brush and just do circles. Help the powder. It is, I'm tired. That's my excuse. But just blend this like so. Now that we've got this mess on my eyes, I'm gonna take this little brush, try to show you it so you can see what it looks like. It's just a real small brush, it's not too much, and I'm going to use that to create like a cut crease with the dark green. And for the dark green, I'm going to also use this green on the, it's going to be all James Charles colored, but I'm going to use the dark green on the bottom left as well. That's next to the lime green. And I'm just going to get a bit of that on my brush, tap some off, and I'm going to try to create a cut crease. And a cut crease for my eyes is really hard because I have hooded eyes, so it kind of is difficult for me, but I'm just going to wing it. So create that shape. And I'm just patting it onto there. Just like so. Gotta come in. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. Like I said, it can be very difficult for me because I have hooded eyes. But it's kind of funny because cut crease is one of my favorite things to do. I just think they're really pretty. Okay, now that we're looking like a Lucky Charms marshmallow, we're going to take this little brush I have right here. It's sort of loose. Ooh, that's a lot of powder on there. I should probably clean my brushes. But anyways, we're going to take this little brush right here that I have and take the dark green and basically just circle around the area that we created this little tiny line with and get like a bit of small blending happening. Oh, Lordy mercy. Okay, so I don't like how there isn't that much lime green, so I'm going to just take and add a little bit more lime green before I continue going, so I can get that vivid lightness. And then I'm going to take a little bit of yellow up top, just like that. So, there we go, just like that. Do that over here as well. Whoop, that is a lot. It'll come together. Okay. Anyways, so I'm gonna go back with this brush I had right here to make the crease, and I'm just gonna add a bunch more green and make sure I get a really dark color with the green, because I want it to be very, very dark and vivid and very obvious that there's dark green mixed with the lime green. And just pat that onto there real messily, because I've already got the shape I want pretty much. Just make sure I get a whole bunch of that so I look like a little leprechaun. And I know, it's a serious mess. Just bear with me, because I really hope this works out. But like I said, I'm attempting this, so... Now I'm going to just take this brush I have right here. I have no idea what the names are, so don't come at me. And I'm just going to blend the green out. Like that. Lightly blend the green out, the dark green. Oh boy. Okay. So I just had a bit of a mishap with my camera because it decided it was going to stop filming and tell me that my memory card was full and that I couldn't do... It didn't save any of my progress that I just did, and I'm really upset about it, but yeah. So I'm going to explain what I just did because I didn't want to show. So I took the lime green that I have in my James Charles palette and I just put it all over my eye, and then I took the dark green and I started to create like almost a cut crease type look, so that way I can start to build a shadow outline, and really all I'm doing is just blending that out. And so that's really all I'm doing so far. Still really upset that my camera decided to delete all that footage because I literally just spent so freaking long explaining it all and doing it, but it's okay. We're here now, aren't we? Yeah. So I'm just blending this out, and it's being really rude, but work with it. Okay. So now I'm going to take the small brush that I have that I used, and I'm going to put some yellow over here because I need a little bit of a light contrast around the corner of my eyes. Just like that, and blend it out. Okay. Now I'm going to take lime green and put it over here because like it really made the corners really dark. Mainly this corner of my eye, but not so much this one. And I'm just going to blend it out. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back at it with this little tiny brush right here, and I'm going to put black with green because like I said, I really want this green to be dark. So I'm going to get a bit of dark green and a little bit of black and just darken this area up because this is where I'm going to be cutting my crease at. So more of that and a lot more black actually. Ah, not that much. And just, there we go. Okay. Actually, I'm going to use this little tiny round brush I have so that way it doesn't go on so square looking or line, like, yeah. Yeah, there we go. So it blends more. And I'm gonna just darken that up, add a little bit more black, darken this up here. Just like so. I'm also gonna repeat this onto my other eye as well. Now we just got this messy mixture onto my eyes. And I'm going to take this little mini blending brush I have and just blend it out. Do some circular motions with it as well. Blending going on here. Just like that. So now that we've got this really dark mess on my eyes, I'm going to take the concealer or the eyebrow brush that I used to conceal my eyebrows with, and I'm also going to use that to cut my crease. And I'm also going to take and use the Tarte concealer. So when I do this, I like to take it and I just put some right there on my hand. That's not much, I must be running out. But I take some and I put it onto my hand right there, and then I'm going to make the cut crease shape. Now my cut crease shape is going to be completely different because I have hooded eyes. So I'm just gonna bam, just like that, and then I'm going to do it to the other eye. I like that shape a whole lot better than I do the shape, so I'm going to do that so they match more. And then we'll fill this out. Okay, now that we've got little butterfly wings on us, we're going to take lime green and yellow. So we're going to do a mixture of both with this flat brush that I normally use glitter for. And we're going to really impound that into my eyes. So I've got this really vivid color. And I'm just going to tap, tap, tap it onto there. Now my camera battery is saying that the battery is low when I literally just charged it, but we're just going to ignore it and pray it doesn't delete my footage, and if it does, I'm probably going to cry. Because my camera does not want to cooperate today. Okay. Get more of that green. Hi. Okay, I don't know if this is really going to turn out, to be honest. Okay, the next step we're going to do is literally just take black and do this. And we will put green on top of the black so we can create that smoky eye effect. And I'm just tapping that black onto there. And a little bit more black onto this side. And it looks really messy, but that's what blending is for. I'm also going to add some black onto the top just so I can cover this crease a little bit. As well as on top of there. Next, I'm going to take some of this dark green and put it on top of the black. So then we have like this, see, there you go. Now you got this green smoky eye. And that on top of the black as well. Now I'm going to take my big blending brush that I had at the beginning of the video and just blend out this. like so. So I'm gonna fan this downwards, and then I'm gonna take and blend where the eyelid and the light green and the black are. And I'm gonna add a little bit of green to do so, and just shimmer it like that. And then shimmer it like that. And then I'm gonna take this brush again, and I'm gonna add a little bit more lime green and a little bit more yellow. More yellow. Need a little bit more green on this side so I can blend that out. Right now I'm just blending where the green, the dark green and the light green are touching, so that way there is a really nice and smooth smoky eye effect like she has it. And then I'm going to take a little bit more green down in here and do a circle and make it real messy, because when I do my foundation, that's where I'm going to cut it off and make it look really nice. So just give it a big old mess down in here. Make sure that we get this nice smoky gloss effect. I don't know why I said gloss, because gloss has nothing to do with it, but just a really big smoke mess. Alrighty, for the next step of this look, I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner. Not too much. Like I said, I literally have such hooded eyes that eyeliner can actually mess up my look. So I'm going to use some eyeliner. I don't really have any expensive eyeliner. I just have this little Wet n Wild one. It's a liquid eyeliner. I had a really nice Clinique one, but I ran out of it. So I'm going to use this black Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner to do an eyeliner shape. I'm not exactly going to follow hers because I can't do that. So I'm going to do my own. And there we go for one eye with eyeliner, and I'm gonna go in and do the second eye. I'm not worrying too much about my eyeliner because I'm going to put eyelashes on, and that's going to completely exempt the fact that I'm even wearing eyeliner. So and there's both eyes with eyeliner. So when I cut the scene, I put some dark green underneath my eye because that's also what she did as well. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this black stick eyeliner and I'm going to put it on my waterline. Alrighty, So now the next thing I'm going to do is put my eyelashes on. So in my previous video, I used these Dollar Tree lashes and I absolutely love these. So I'm going to use them for this look as well. Okay, so now that I've got the eyelashes on, I'm going to do my foundation and my contour, and I'm actually starting to be really satisfied with my eyes, and I think it looks really pretty, and I'll show you at the end what it all looks like. But I'm going to go back at it with my Estee Lauder Double Wear for my foundation. I've already put on my primer, and I actually use the Estee Lauder primer, and I don't know if you've seen it in my last video, but it gives you more of a doll look. But I used it this time because I'm doing a really big dramatic look, so I don't exactly want my skin to look extremely natural because my eyes obviously don't look natural. But I'm gonna get some of this foundation, and I just use 2 fingers there, and then I just swipe down like that. And then also in my last video, you've seen that I like to use this round brush I have, but I like to spray this Daily Dedication, what is this called again? I forgot what it's called. Setting spray on my sponge as well, because it gives my face like a glowy look. So just gonna mix all of it onto my face. I'm gonna do around my eyes last, because obviously a little bit of the green is going to get onto my sponge, and I don't want the green to be all over my face, and I'd rather it just be softly blended underneath my eyes. And then I'm gonna take this and do it in between my eyebrows, just softly, making sure not to get any foundation all over my eyebrows. And I'm aware the color is really bright in certain areas, but it's my skin tone, and you know, you gotta use contour to help even it out. So then I'm just gonna softly pat right around my eye where green is scattered down, and just let that softly blend a little bit underneath my eyes as well, and then corner of my eyes. Just blend that and make sure that's all blended. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is my contour. This time I'm going to use this contour I have. It is called Auto Balm Girl Power. I don't know, but I like it as well. So. That's what I'm going to use to contour my face. I like to bring it down onto my forehead so it's nice and blended. Then I'm going to use this, what I have left over, to softly contour my nose. That, and then I also like to get underneath my chin and above my neck area. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is put some blush on, and I like to use this. Actually, I like using that, but we got this yesterday, and we tried it out in I have a hair in my mouth, and we tried it out in my video yesterday, and I actually really like it. Voila. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is highlighter, and I like to use this Revelation Strobe highlighter. It's actually really nice, and it's just like natural looking. It's not too strong. And I kind of want to go with the pink today, so I'm going to do this. And I just put it on with my fingers. And I'm going to take my pinky, and I'm also going to put a little bit above here onto my brow bone. So that way there's like a nice highlight. It's choked. Okay. Now for my lips, I'm going to use this lip gloss I have. I'm not really sure what brand. I guess it's High Shine. And I'm just going to do a natural lip gloss because I have such vivid eyes. Just like so. So that is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can let me know what you think in the comments if it actually looked like the makeup that we were attempting to do. So let me know what you think in the comments.